minimize it.
Okay.
All right, go back, hit straight in your back button.
We are live.
All right, guys, keep going. Just keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Okay.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling. You got all these screens open. Keep going.
I'm going to run past it.
Here's
all right,
time.
we'll see who all's in just a
One
minute.
more time. Okay, now, right.
Where am I headed? Right here?
Yeah, should be. Did you change the thumbnail?
Nope. No, the problem is the
Hold on.
they do their own thumbnail. Hey everybody,
okay.
we are finally.
We're here.
Do you hear us? Our crappy internet. It's usually not buffering this bad on Google Hangout.
Oh, that's been up for a while.
Okay, can you see us or no?
Can you see and hear us? You have to type that in there.
All right, I'm not sure they're even here.
Go. Amy Sullivan, happy birthday, Nanny. Love you. Love you too, girl.
All right, we're not sure you're even seeing or hearing us. Everybody's in the chat, but we may not be in the chat.
Yes.
Okay, they're saying they hear us. All right, we're just going by the weirdness.
Yeah, we got such a delay with this thing. We're having to use Google Hangout now, so it just OBS is not working out for us, and so Google Hangout, we got that long delay.
All right, so I see there's a lot of people here. We missed.
Yeah, we missed the beginning of it there while we were trying.
Not sure who all's here, but thank you for all the happy birthdays.
Thank you for the happy birthdays. Yeah, Wanda got me wearing his hat here.
I did not make you wear it.
She made me wear it.
No.
She told me I had to pull it down like this and look like you had clamped it.
No.
And I told her that I didn't want to do that. She's playing birthday tricks on me.
Not really. He bought that hat today because he just liked it.
Well, it's got ventilation all around the top of it. Guys, it was 107 degrees here today. So, I had to have something with some ventilation around the top of it.
Yeah. If some of you could tell people to refresh. Quake Lake, can you tell them to refresh if they do not have sound? I think Becky Doyle is saying she has no sound. So.
Oh, there's Jen. Okay, Jen. Hey, baby girl. Love you.
Yeah, we were watching Carrie's video just before.
Just before we came on, I was sitting here watching Carrie's video about her and Jay made.
Beth said I'm being bossy. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. She told y'all that on Crazy Days, so how y'all ought to pray for me.
I'm trying not to be bossy, but yeah, okay.
Thank y'all for all the birthday wishes.
Yes, Danny's youngest daughter, Carrie, her husband put a video up. They went live this afternoon while they were building on a small building that they're putting in their backyard, and he showed Carrie hammering a nail. Now, Jay has a nail gun, but he made her do it by hand.
Yeah. I wish I'd have brought my big knife from the shop.
Wow.
Because I could have said a knife here, Yeah.
No.
Well, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
That's just wrong.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
29 is still growing. Yep. I'm locked at 29 years old.
All right. Got Quake Lake is here, and she's moderating. Hey.
Yeah.
Maggie says happy birthday, Papa, from Brianna.
Oh, okay. I didn't see her. Oh, there she is. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Brianna.
Hey, Bree.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep up with who's.
Grizz says, Danny looks good for 82.
He does.
Grizz, I told you, don't tell people that.
Don't tell how old he is.
I have had that hid this whole time, and Grizz just spilled monkeys out of her.
Look, it looks like I married a really older guy, didn't I?
She rocked the cradle is what she did. No, I rocked the cradle.
You were robbing it.
I'm robbing the cradle, yeah.
Julie, yes, we saw those fires.
Yeah.
We also have Jen at the Nut House. had 3 sisters, I believe, that lived in that area. One of them I know of, she said she was pretty sure she lost her house. I haven't talked to her in the last 2 days to find out any more, but I do know these is it wildfires?
I guess it is.
I'm not sure
like 25,000 acres. That's pretty wild to me.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure what started the fires, but they are pretty ferocious out there, and a lot of people are losing their homes. Okay.
Okay. Hey, 95472. That sounds like BR549 from Eagle. Yeah.
Y'all, the things we remember.
Oh Lord.
There's Grandma Rose.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it is sad, but yeah, we took a trip to the flea market today. Something that we hadn't done. We decided to go. What would you call it?
It's an antique flea market.
Antique flea market. Yeah.
There'll be a video up tomorrow, just a fun video showing a little bit of what they have going on in there. It was just something fun to do, and I did buy one thing. Hand me my. We looked mainly, y'all.
Yeah, we mainly spent the day looking, just time to get out. It's for our anniversary and birthday and all that stuff kind of combined.
This is what I got.
It's got a delay.
Yeah, this is mine. It is a mortar and pestle.
Yep.
I've been wanting one for a long time, and that one is really, really, really big. It will crush up a lot of stuff. I mean, the little small ones, I didn't really want a little small one. I'd had a little small one a long time ago. But this one looks awesome, and it is made out of dogwood. And so that was something that I really, really was wanting. And I had to look all through the whole place and come back, and this is what I ended up with. I didn't buy any antiques or anything, just the mortar and pestle.
Yeah, that's kind of our theory when we go to anywhere like that. We would walk through the whole place, and then when we get ready, we walk back to the front door, and we turn around, and we look, and we go, okay, what is there in here that we cannot live without? And we go back to the places that we, that we thought we might want something, and that's what we ended up with. So you see, once again, for my birthday, Wanda got something.
No, that was my anniversary present.
For your anniversary present.
Okay, so
I didn't get anything.
You got a hat.
Yeah.
And
I'm just joking with y'all. This is what I got. I don't know if anybody there even knows what this is, but when I saw it, I had to have it. Now I'm not sure it's a real antique. I think it's probably a replica. But we got
to talk about this guy.
The date on it was June. It was patented in June the 13th of 1889. But I don't know if anybody will even know what it is.
Yeah, does anybody know what this is? I know people do. They've got to.
There's got to be somebody that knows what it is. And Beth Mitchell, yes, I did go amongst people, but when I did sit down to eat, I did sit in the very back corner next to the exit door with my back to the wall.
Several, Grandma, Coco, they all stand for matches.
Matches, that's right. Stackable matches.
And we do have some of those. Those safety matches don't work real well.
No, the safety matches are for beginner fire starters, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, on the mortar and pestle.
Yeah. The mortar and pestle is made by a guy. Well, actually
there's a couple of
guys.
Yeah.
They work together, and it's called
Two Old Woodpeckers.
Yeah, Two Old Woodpeckers.
Yeah.
And we do have their information and stuff. But this is awesome. And Danny's going to tell you what they've agreed to do for us. We're going to work with them later. And if it works out, we're going to have a giveaway when we get it.
Yeah. Well, what I did was I made an agreement with the guy. Corn comes in. I'm going to take him the corn cobs. And he has a process by which he takes those corn cobs and he reprocesses them and shrinks them down and makes them as hard as glass almost. And he puts them on a lathe and he turns them and he makes ink pens out of them. So what we're going to be doing is taking some of Danny Corn's cobs out of the field.
That's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful. And we're going to be sending them to this guy, and he's going to turn them into ink pens. And we're going to be selling some of the ink pens, and we're going to maybe give an ink pen away.
We're hoping to be able to do that, at least do a few of them.
Yeah.
And that's one way we can use a few corn cobs just to.
Well, the ink pens are a little bit expensive because of the lengthy process the guy has to go through. You know, we're not sure about the price yet, but it's probably going to be like $30 for an ink pen. A one-of-a-kind Danny Corn ink pen.
Yeah, they will let each one of them have a different texture to them.
Yeah. Because
of the cobs, and it'll be an awesome thing because the ones he had, the different type pens were just beautiful. Yeah, the ink pens he had made there for corn cobs and pine cones. He actually used pine cones. Yes.
He had some out of pine cones, some out of corn cobs. These things were just fantastic.
Yeah, and the corn cobs he had were light colored. Yeah. Danny's is red, which will make the pen even more beautiful.
Yeah, we're hoping.
Yeah, if everything works out.
Everything works out all right. We're planning on doing it. That's one of the things that we're planning on doing.
We're hoping to. Where can we buy them? We'll be selling the pens if it works out. I don't know how long it takes. I don't know how long it takes him
to do the process, but we'll do it on our Etsy store.
Yeah, they'll be on our Etsy store. I would say before Christmas, just put it that way. And does he dip?
No.
Are they talking about pens or?
Yeah, he's talking about the pens.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't ask him what he coats them in or if he does.
It's a long process. He told me how he does it. He puts them in something and
it was like a long process.
Yeah, he boils them in this stuff and he pulls them in a vacuum thing and he vacuums all the stuff back out of it. I mean, it's a long, lengthy process, but it really makes some nice pens.
We're hoping to get a few of those. We may not do a lot, but we're going to see if it's
It depends on how they sell. If they sell pretty good, we'll let him do a bunch of them.
It depends on the cob, too, because remember he said he did have some issues with some
He did have some issues with some of the corn cobs, yeah.
Grizz is telling him to hit the thumbs up. You guys hit the thumbs up.
Thumbs up or the kitty's going to get it.
Grizz, you notice my shirt has no sleeves in it. Just for you. I cut them all out.
She cut the sleeves out. She told me, she says, I'm going sleeveless to make Grizz feel at home.
Yeah, Angie's Pantry says she looked up the corn cob pens online and they are awesome.
Awesome. They are awesome.
They are beautiful. I guess probably the pine cone ones were too.
The pine cones were just as beautiful.
Oh man, the way Danny could tell it was pine, but it was awesome.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
We got
10 videos put up this week, y'all. We have so many videos made.
That doesn't count Crazy Days.
No, that don't even count Crazy Days. This is just Deep South Homestead. We have so many videos shot. We're just losing a lot of the videos. That's one of the other reasons that we started Crazy Days, was because we have so many videos shot. We do so much here during the summertime that, we're losing a lot of content. Now, we're not the kind of people who's going to put up these videos that says, my chicken did this today, or, what about this happening on the homestead? I mean, when we put up a video, we want it to be something that's going to pay down the road. Plus, we want it to be something that's very educational.
And it's Google. You will Google it down the road. I mean, like our figs, canning figs. If I'd have put, what did I do today, 5 days from now, you're not going to be Googling, what did I do today? You're going to be Googling how to can figs or how to make fig preserves or something to do with fig preserves. So we're trying to keep our titles and things from going too berserk and not really telling you what's in the video. That kind of goes all against YouTube and everything else. I mean, everybody's going that way.
Beth got it. I mean, to me, those are the silliest videos. I don't even know why people would make them. Well, I do know why, because we don't have anything to put up. It's just called content creators, and what you get here at Deep South is you get life.
Yeah.
You know, you get real everyday life.
Oh, the figs have been producing awesome. How many gallons did you say?
I think we've got close to 40 gallons this year.
Yeah, and that's probably 10 or 15 gallons more than we got last year.
Yeah.
And we
that's
still
besides what the animals ate.
Yeah, we still have a freezer full of figs. We have been canning here and there, and we still got a lot.
Yeah, Tim's right. Don't copy.
We are who we are. We try not to copy anybody, but
we don't watch enough videos to copy anybody.
I don't know what everybody else is doing. I don't watch videos hardly ever. So if you ask me, did I see your video on? Chances are no, I did not, because I really don't. I stay so busy. And but that's what I'm saying. I don't know. We've had so much going on, and the figs was part of it. And I saw somebody I missed the comment. It was they made the ketchup, no, the salsa.
Oh, Jay Bennett just said he made a bunch of stuff.
Salsa. Somebody, was it Jay said he made salsa?
No, he made
yeah, he used the salsa recipe. Yeah. Oh, okay. And then
right down there, he just made
South Georgia said they just planted their first fig tree.
And Jay said it took all day. Did some pickles and okra today.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, Pia, figs are so healthy.
Yes, and I've been eating them just straight off the tree. I go out there and get them really, really, almost every time I walk by, I'm eating them off the tree. And we still have some on the tree. Nikki Stanley said pray for her headaches. She's having some really bad migraines.
Okay. Keep rubbing. Yeah, you just write it down as we go down the list here. But Tim Beverly said, I just want to know who the tractor is doing. How the tractor is doing, I'm guessing probably saying.
I don't know. I don't get to ride on it very often.
It's doing pretty good because I'm pushing roads through the woods. I'm digging lighter stumps up. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. Matter of fact, you'll probably see a video coming up pretty soon about me using it in the woods.
So Renee is doing some dehydrating and making pear butter. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love pear butter.
Y'all, I am still eating on those tomatoes. I did a big batch of tomatoes with the garlic, the salt, pepper, and oh, them things are like sitting eating a little mini pizza. I mean, dried tomatoes. I didn't know they could taste so good. So
Grandma Rose says she put up 8 pints of yellow squash and 5 pints of squash relish.
We're supposed to be making relish, but
we're going to be making pickle relish this week because we ended up with a whole bunch of cucumbers today or yesterday.
Yeah, Danny's been just driving the tractor. Okay, the tractor's got like 40 hours on it. Yep. And I might have put 1 or 1.5, and all the rest of them's been him.
I can't help it. It's only, the warranty's only good for so long, and I got to make sure everything on it works. And I push the fool out of it. Love
you, Nikki. Go on to bed and hope that headache goes away.
Yeah, thank y'all for the happy birthdays. I really appreciate that. Moving on, like I said, we had 10 videos this week we put up, which is out of the norm for us. We put up a lot more than we usually do. We had one put up with Adrian and Christopher when he was here last Sunday, living with us for a week. You know, so that was a pretty interesting video. And Amy, we don't have a farmer's market nowhere near us. It's like an hour to hour and a half drive to the nearest farmer's market. So we wouldn't make anything if we took it to the farmer's market.
Yeah, we've sold some to individuals that come by. We're selling some of the fig preserves and probably some whole figs. I don't know how many, but it'll be a limited amount.
It'll be a limited amount. We'll sell through private messages. If somebody private messages us, we'll sell them.
Yeah, slip Danny a Benadryl and go tractor riding. I just get out. If he gets out pretty early before me, but when I want it, I just go out and get on it when he's not on it.
Yeah,
and go do things. So we share, but
we do.
It's hot outside, and I do not care to go outside half the time.
We got up yesterday morning. It was 80 degrees here when we got up.
Yeah.
You know, so I didn't stay on the tractor but maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, and today we went to the little flea market thing. When we left there, it was the 100 and the
heat index. The heat index was about 103 It was like it's 103 when we left.
I think the heat index was 103. In the truck, it was mid 80s.
No, 90. It was 92.
That's right. It was 92.
Yeah.
When we got here, it had dropped up the road to 82. And when we got here, it came a little bit of a rain as we were coming through to sprinkle. And it was what,
77 when we got home.
It was 77 when we got home. I mean,
after the rain was over with,
off.
we had a heat index again of 107. So.
Yeah, it heated right back up.
Okay, I got to catch some of these. So what variety of figs we do, Amy? It's brown turkey. I love your pear picking utensil, Danny. That's just, that thing was so easy to make. You take a can with some baling twine on a tall stick, and oh, they're getting away from me.
Yeah.
Been binge watching your videos while waiting for you to come on live. Nice pear picker. Okay. Oh, I saw it.
Yeah.
There is a farmer's market on the coast, but they only do it once a week, I think. Yeah. 105 heat index in Illinois. Fun watching Wanda on the tractor.
Grizz says he lives in God's country. They don't get the
There's Dirt Patch.
Hey, Dirt Patch.
Wow, this is bizarre. All in one day?
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, Grizz, I saw your backyard. I was glancing through. That is awesome. I'm telling you, you got some pretty country there. And you on Crazy Days, it came out earlier.
Earlier, yeah.
Yeah, you have to go watch.
Oh, Amy said I didn't get it written down. I don't know if you talk about brown turkey. Is that that's a type of fig?
Brown turkey fig.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's Dirt Patches on here, y'all. If y'all are not subbed to her or watch her, take off over there and you know make sure you sub to Dirt Patch. They're real good people. She's doing her tiny house right now and getting ready to get into that thing and got some amazing things going on in a small space.
The next one was our
Path to Financial Freedom,
yeah.
Part 2.
Yeah, before teenage years.
14 years.
Yeah, we've just been having fun with that, just reminiscing a little bit about our childhood and some of the things we think might have made us who we are. And everybody's looking forward to the teenage years because, believe me, the teenage years get a little hairy.
Yeah, I mean, we sit down after we do these videos, we go sit down and we actually cry for a little while.
No,
so,
we don't.
Yeah. Because we remember how poor we grew up.
Well, speak for yourself.
I did. I grew up real poor.
No, but really, the teenage years, looking back, they're going to be a fun time to talk about. Danny and I went 2 different directions.
We went 2 totally different directions once we got to our teen years.
Yeah, and we just had fun. So
Wanda was a prim and proper type. I was a wild child.
But y'all will see next week on Monday. That next video is coming out.
Yeah, Jennifer's like, uh-oh, what will I learn about Daddy? Well,
go back and start watching, hon. Teenage years are hideous. Oh,
they are.
They can be. And I don't know, preteens, I would say 7th, 8th grade to me was like awful. I hated those 2 grades with a passion.
Yeah.
Even the 9th grade was not the best in the world, but things picked up for me 10th, 11th, and 12th, and I enjoyed those more.
Yeah. Hey, Bubba's Corner.
Sandra said ketchup sandwiches a few too many times she had when she was poor. But she grew up poor. But our homemade ketchup sandwiches would be awesome.
Well, we were, Beverly said they were supporting, couldn't even have a dirt floor. But we were so poor that we couldn't afford shoes. We painted our feet brown and laced our toes.
Yeah. We are getting on the side so poor. No, we're not. No, that's okay. All right, so moving on because he's going to take us on.
Yeah, she knows I'll go down that road because I love it. I love it. We were so poor. No, I better quit.
No, we need to stop on that one.
Okay, we better quit.
Then we hit 20,000 subs this week, which was totally awesome. We hit it actually last Saturday night during our live stream. And so we did again. And today we told the winner of the giveaway box. We're doing a big Deep South box and we're stuffing it full of stuff. And it was, I forgot to write her name down.
Oh, Nancy had large sandwiches too. Wow, I thought we would only, I wasn't going to say that, you know, but we had large sandwiches also.
Okay, the winner. What was her name? I just went.
Linda Arn.
Linda, that's it. Linda.
Oh my gosh, you forgot our winner?
Yeah, I forgot to write it down.
Okay. Thank God I'm around, Linda.
Because I would have said Nancy.
My photographic memory doesn't fail me very often.
Yeah, Linda Arn, A-R-N. So if she's watching or whatever, she's got a few days to get in touch with us, and then we'll get her box out to her. And the box has a bunch of goodies, and next week we'll probably tell a little bit about what all was in the box. We're going to see what all we can just stuff in there.
Okay.
Where are we at?
We got 10 videos. We got to make sure we get
Have
through.
I had enough?
Have I had enough? Oh, I almost had enough this past week.
Everybody's almost had enough.
Everybody's almost had enough because, you know, I'll be honest with you, if it wasn't for you guys right here in this chat, I probably wouldn't even do this because it gets so frustrating from our end. We get out, we work so hard, we create videos that has real life and real content, and then we get very few views on it, and somebody will come out and put a video out about my chicken got sick this week or something like that, and there's a goose in the road or, you know, whatever, and they get like, you know, they get like 50,000 views, and we're sitting back going, really?
People don't want to learn. So we've come to the conclusion, we started this to help you guys learn, and to do a little bit of, you know, videos for our grandkids to see in years to come. And that's it. That's what we're doing it for. So we're proud of all our subs. We're proud of everybody here. And so I told him, I said, have we had enough? No. No,
we've not had enough.
We're going to keep going.
As long as we have good people like y'all on here, then we'll keep doing this.
And we also got a message from Shalom Acres.
Yes.
And Danny's message also brought it home to him. Like us, he started his channel to help people. He felt God bringing him to that conclusion, and we did too. And we thought we could help people. And so Shalom Acres sent us a message that he's going to keep on too. And you guys, if you haven't checked out Shalom Acres,
Chris and him are good people, y'all. Y'all need to go over and check them out. He has built one of the most awesome cellars that there is, and he's got a video step by step of how he built this cellar. He raises lots of vegetables. I mean, they do a lot of their own meat and everything. I mean, they're just good people, y'all. So if you hadn't went over and watched Shalom Acres, man, just go over and
check him out.
Check it out.
Give him a little love, because he was feeling kind of down too. And I think it's been everybody, because it's like YouTube took a slump for a while. I think everybody's going to steam it or something.
Well, they are. A lot of people just step away. And
it was kind of disheartening for a while, but we're back. We've got our big happy faces on, and we're going again.
Oh yeah.
We had to kind of get out of that poor me thing. Just get over it. That's what I told him anyway. Yes, Dolly Perry, Shalom Acres.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I put up our anniversary video, and actually that is a remake of last year's anniversary video done by Empty Hammock. And the guy singing the song was Dwayne D, which I think Coco's the only one that commented on it, and I think she knew who Dwayne D was. She might remind me here.
Oh, I got to answer a question real quick. Angie, it is Shalom.
No way.
Shalom.
Shalom.
My Hebrew's getting bad, y'all. I used to.
Yeah, Dolly Perry's got it up in the Shalom Acres.
Yeah.
But on our video, Dwayne D was singing the song, We've Only Just Begun. And if you don't know who Dwayne D is, he is Brad from Big Family Homes' dad. And he's also, he sang quite a few songs in the country genre. What?
He was at the Grand Ole Opry.
30 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, he was part of the Grand Ole
Pretty
Opry.
close, 25 to 30 years ago.
Maybe he was even on Hee Haw.
It could have been.
Yeah.
But he was a singer that a lot of people, if you watched country music, would have known back in the day.
Yeah.
And
he actually wrote that song. What was it?
Freddie Fender's
Before the Last Teardrop Falls.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
I think he's the one that wrote the song. I know he sang it before Freddie Fender did. If he didn't write it, he sang it before Freddie Fender did. And put that twang on it.
Right. He didn't put that Mexican accent to it.
Yes, he didn't put a twang on it. So, but okay, so that was our anniversary video. I just changed some of the pictures in there, added some newer pictures, and just left it as Empty Hammock did, but added a few new things in. Okay.
All right, what we got next?
Taters.
Sweet tater harvest from the Sweet Tater King. Yeah.
Tommy's not in here right now. So
no, Tommy's not in here tonight. So anyway, we one row of our sweet potatoes and ended up, actually it was 104 pounds, but we called it 100. And then that ain't the thing about it. We had to go back and dig another row. We got a video going to be coming up about that one. The next row wasn't quite as long as that row was, and it had 75 pounds in it. So right now we're up to 175 pounds of sweet potatoes on 2 rows, and we got a whole field left to go.
A lot of sweet potatoes to go.
Lots of them.
We have been eating sweet potato everything here lately. I mean, we had ran out, what, 2 months, 3 months ago?
Yep.
We didn't plant enough last year to keep us through. Blake Kirby, hey, that's awesome.
Hey.
Y'all, we're going to be working with Blake Kirby before long. If you don't know who Blake is, go sub his channel. It's Daddy Curbs. He's in Texas, I believe.
Yep.
And we're going to be doing a video with him hopefully next month. We got a lot coming up, guys.
Thanks, Sherry, for saying happy birthday. Thanks all the rest of y'all that are clicking in saying happy birthday. I keep every so often trying to make sure I say that.
Yeah, and the potatoes, the sweet potatoes were huge. They were, that first that I did on Crazy Days, oh my goodness, it was something. I couldn't believe the sweet potatoes on that one vine. I was talking and
wasted
he just
days and wasted nights.
Okay, that was it.
That was it.
Yeah, Danny had the wrong song.
I had the wrong song, yeah.
Yeah. I knew that didn't sound right when you said it.
I know it, yeah, I know it. I just first thing popped in my head.
But I was talking on the camera and he just kept pulling potatoes out like he was pulling them out of a hat. And it was so funny that he ended up with 9 potatoes on that first vine that we did on Crazy Days. Yeah. And then we went back and ended up with 100 pounds of potatoes and filled Annie's bucket up, y'all.
Yeah. Angie, if you don't want tar on your hands, you better wear gloves because sweet potatoes, when you dig them, you get tar on you. Now, it'll come off, it'll wear off eventually.
Yeah.
But
it looks like a black sticky, I mean, well, I don't know that it's actually black.
Oh, it's white when it first comes out.
Yeah, it's white on your hands, but it turns black. And it's hard to get off. It's, well, not really hard.
Not really hard to get off, but I mean, you just got to scrub that.
It just won't peel off. You got to scrub it off.
Our birthday is in 5 days. Mr. Danny is 5 days. Actually, mine is in 2 days.
Yeah, so he's only 3 days
older. Only 3 days older than you, Tammy.
Yeah, today.
Great people were born in July.
Or September. Just saying.
Or whatever.
There are fire ants in Massachusetts.
Oh, no. God help y'all's soul.
Oh, somebody sent y'all something.
Somebody must have mailed you some of the things up there. You are cursed forever now. You better pray for a hard, cold winter.
Yeah, maybe that'll kill them. I have something eating my sweet potato leaves. I put 7 of them. It
did not help. Well, it was probably a deer or a rabbit or.
Yeah, rabbits love them.
Rabbits love them. Or crickets, grasshoppers, they all love the leaves on them.
Okay. Yeah, Renee said July people rock. Yeah, September does too.
Yep.
See, South Georgia at Aquaponics says September too.
Well, we will see after September 23rd this year. If the world don't come to an end, we'll.
Well, my birthday's before that. It's the 21st.
I know, so we'll get a couple of days with you anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's jumping on that bandwagon too.
Okay, Rock Corner says my hubby's birthday is July 28th. See, that's what I tell you. A lot of great people.
Mountain Mama says she don't have fire ants. She's lucky.
You're lucky. There are no fire ants in the mountains.
And Nancy says fire ants never die. They don't. They go underground and come back out. I don't care how cold it gets.
You can't kill a fire ant. That was buried 10 feet deep in the ground.
Yeah, I took a water hose. I think I told somebody this, but I took a water hose, put it in a hole, turned it on, and 5 minutes later, no water came out of the ground. That's how deep that hole was. And no ants, no water, no nothing. It just kept going underground. So
yeah, Tim says March is the best. I don't know, man.
No.
I have to think about that one.
I don't know anything about March.
Well, I do know some things about March, but I'm not bringing them up. Okay.
All right. So
homemade ketchup.
Yeah, we had ketchup for supper on our hamburgers. That ketchup is awesome. It's not spicy. Danny didn't want a lot of spices in it, but that recipe works well if you do not want real spicy ketchup.
It is. It's probably the best ketchup we've ever made. In Quake Lake, September the 23rd, there's a constellation coming in the heavens that is spoken of in the book of Revelations. It won't happen again for, what is it, 1,000 years from now or something like that. And it hadn't been for the last 2,000 years or something like that. It's a woman giving birth, spoken of in Revelations. I just want to get that out there because I've seen it come up.
Blake said June's a good month, and he says he has fire ants in Texas. I imagine.
Oh, yeah. I think we got them from Texas.
Yeah. Hey, B lady, how are you? She says, happy birthday. Bandana Grandma kicked in. We've got a lot of good people showing up.
There's a lot of people showing up here tonight. That's good people.
All of you guys.
Everybody's just.
If you showed up.
I can't say happy birthday. I mean, thank you for saying happy birthday enough, because every time I look up, somebody else has popped in saying happy birthday, and I feel bad because I'm not stopping and saying that. But thank y'all. Thank you so much.
Okay. Y'all, I wanted to do a cake with the candle this year. But last year, y'all thought I caught the world on fire because of the weird internet and the way it was looking. The candles looked like they were flaming out of control, and I didn't want you to think I was burning the house down again. Yeah. If y'all don't know, y'all go back and watch last year's video and just see when I bring the cake in. Because of the internet, it looks crazy. Yes, Blake, we have a great crowd here.
Yes.
Pickup trucks covered ants. Now.
Oh, wow.
That we didn't have ants, we had a rat.
Yeah, we had a rat in our pickup truck.
Yeah, y'all go watch on Crazy Days. I had a rat. Danny was getting out of the truck on Crazy Days.
Well, thank you there, Miss Elizabeth. This hat here is quite fond of it, I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put up with this all the time, y'all know. Okay, so Hugelkultur.
Hugelkultur.
How many of you knew?
How many of you even knew what it was?
Hugelkultur was.
Hugelkultur is a German word
for hill culture.
Hill mound
culture. Hill
mound culture.
Whatever. It means it's a hill.
It means piling up dirt in a hill.
Over trees.
Over logs and dead logs and stuff like that. Supposedly, you don't have to fertilize this or water it for the next 20 years. So we're going to see.
We're going to try to do a video shortly. It'll just be pictures because we weren't filming anything back then. But Hugel. No, that's Google, Blake, not Google. But we do have pictures when we started this Hugelkultur, hill culture.
It's called Hugelkultur is what it is. Yeah. We're just joking, y'all having fun. Yeah, it is called Hugelkultur.
But we do have where he dug the trench, where we have the
logs
drug in, and him adding dirt. So we have the whole thing. And how long is it now? Since you've added to it?
It was 150, and now we've added 30 more feet. So if you do your math, that should end up to be about 180.
Yeah. And y'all, I'm going to do something on Crazy Days shortly. My watermelons. I'm going to have one to eat before very long.
Yes. So, Florida's foundation is fire ants. That's right, Blake. If the fire ants leave Florida, Florida will sink into the ocean.
That's wrong. Yeah, originally we were going to make it higher than it was, so you didn't have to stoop over as much. But that's a lot of dirt to move, and
that's a lot of dirt. You got to have a front end loader to move that much dirt.
And we were borrowing the neighbor's tractor at that time. He would loan us the tractor, and Danny would add dirt as he borrowed the tractor. We now have our own tractor, so now he's adding on. I
hate corn from the garden today. What? She ate it. I think she must have said she ate it. She said she hated it. I'm like, what?
No.
Yes, bandana grandma. Wow, huge Hugelkultur. Yeah, that's a long one.
Yeah, and it's working really well. The first year, I'm going to go back and pull the pictures. The first year we had kale.
Kale on it. Yeah.
I'm talking kale with leaves, huge leaves. But when he,
and some of it was as tall as I was.
Yeah, and when he pulled up the roots, he could hold it up to above his head, and the roots would almost touch the ground.
Yeah.
That kale was awesome the first year.
South Georgia hydroponics, that is what you do. You dig a trench, you place your logs in it, and then you cover it up. Now, we put some chicken manure, I put some lime. I did all this stuff whenever I covered mine back up to kind of help it get a head start. We
were trimming his dad's blueberries, and we took all the blueberry trimmings, all the limbs, and put in there. We put leaves in there. When he would mow the grass, we put grass trimmings in there. We put everything in there.
Did the rats destroy any of your hoses or wires?
In the truck.
Yes.
Yes.
They ate a bunch of my wires off. I had to go back. They ate some of them to the injectors off. They ate my hood light wires off. I mean, they ate a whole bunch of stuff off. They filled the air filter full of acorns. I had a mess to deal with.
Yeah. Anyone know why?
My cucumber leaves are yellow. Well, it could be a multitude of things. One thing could just be too hot. Secondly, it could be drought. It could be lack of nitrogen. It could be several things.
Okay, so Hugelkultur. Okay, and we talked a bit on the Hugelkultur about how he built the dirt from Katrina. All those logs, instead of piling them up and burning them or letting them shred them up or hauling them off, he used the wood.
We pushed up. We took a big giant dozer and pushed up 1, 2, 3, 4 trash piles right here, bigger than my whole house.
And then the wood from the trees you had cut into lumber.
Had cut into lumber, yeah.
And it was all the stuff left that was piled up. And that's been what, 12, 15 years? How?
2005.
Okay.
Since 2005.
12 years.
Yeah.
So 12 years that's been growing or producing dirt, and we're just now pulling it out and using it.
Yeah. So Angie said, have you ever made onion jam?
No, I didn't know there was such thing as onion jam.
No, we eat a lot of onions now, but we had never made no onion jam. Charlotte said the rats ate her hoses and wires. Wow. Okay.
So
thank y'all again for the happy birthdays for all y'all that are coming in later.
Yeah, and if you ask questions, put them in all caps. That way I can see them, because when it's just conversation, it's hard, or small, it's hard for me to read real fast.
First timber rattlers, now fire ants, gators next. Massachusetts, not just taxes anymore.
We have gators.
We got a gator farm about 4 miles up the road.
4 miles from. I mean, the guy brought in and fenced. Oh my goodness, all kinds of stuff. So Danny asked him one day, he said, why are you putting such high, I mean, this is high dollar fencing. Lots and lots of fencing. And he said, so the gators don't get out. So he bought gators, and they sell the
eggs.
Yeah, they're selling
the eggs. And they raise them in Louisiana. Somebody just asked a question back there that said, who do they need to watch for learning about rabbits? That would be J-Null, Zero.
Yes.
J-Null Zero is the expert on rabbits.
Yes, anything you want to know, ask J-Null.
Yeah, he uses little computer solar fans, water bottles that are frozen with ice, and different things to try to help with the heat with the rabbits. Let's see what about.
Yeah. Yes, that's the old Batson's farm, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he turned it all into
a big gator farm. They raise the gators over in Alabama. They harvest the eggs here, take them to Alabama, and actually raise the gators over there, and they sell the hides and the meat.
And Charlotte's wanting to know, do we grow fruit trees on the Hugelkultur? Actually,
on the back side.
They're on the back side.
Yeah.
The hill comes down, our ground slopes down. We put that mound there to stop water flow and washing the ground and erosion, and we put the trees on the back side.
Yeah.
And that way they get the water and the nutrients from the Hugelkultur.
Let's see. Somebody asked a question there. It went past me. What do the termites do? The termites help break the wood down underground. The subterranean ones do. So that to us, because the faster the wood breaks down, the wood acts like a giant sponge underneath the ground. And by the time you have all your carbons, your nitrogens, everything is in there. All your phosphorus is in the rotting wood, everything. So.
All right. Were you asking about the subterranean termites?
Yeah.
Okay. More slotted spoons. Yes.
Yes, I'll be making more spoons.
He
Yeah.
made.
Oh, we have one spatula left here. I put some up. They sold as quickly as I put them up.
Thank you, Mountain Mama. She says she liked my hair. This is the spatula that he made several this week, and we put them up on Etsy. I think there's one left. So if you want a spatula, we had several people asked, and I guess they found them. So if he's working on gradually making things.
Yeah, I'm working on gradually adding more things into the list. It's just that it just takes time, and I got to have a lot more equipment to work with, so we're working on that.
Okay, so now we're up to, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, we got to hurry.
Okay, we got 15 minutes.
Fig preserves and the homestead box. Y'all, we were sitting here wanting, we were fixing to make fig preserves. And what had we done that day? We'd been out somewhere and come in, and how much is the spatula? 20?
Yes, 20
plus shipping. I think it was 20 plus shipping. And the spoons, the small spoons are 20.
The large
and the large spoons are 30. And the ones with the holes in them are 30.
Yeah.
But we were sitting here talking, and I think Danny flipped onto something, and somebody had a homestead box, or I did, or something. Anyway, it came up, and I says, "Oh man, we didn't get one this month." And something happened, and we went to the door and started out, and there was our box.
It was sitting at the door.
It was here at the door, and we didn't even know it. And so we opened it up, and it was all the canning stuff and the fermenting stuff. And I've never fermented anything, so we're going to have to check into that part of it. But the canning stuff comes in handy.
The wood of choice for me, somebody asked that question, what was the wood of choice? It would be probably maple. And I have found, I found one board in the attic of my barn, a poplar, to make some dough bowls out of. Now it's just coming up with the equipment to actually do the work with.
Yeah, he checked online for some things, and they were a little pricey, and so now he's got to figure out the easiest way for him to make a bowl.
Yeah.
Or make several. Yes, those boxes are expensive, but if you buy all the homestead box stuff separately, it costs a lot of money. It's way more than the $100 that they charge.
Angie, the entire spoons are 15 inches long. That's about as long as I can make them and be able to ship them.
Yeah.
I met a guy in Stone County who does bees, if you want his info. We know several guys here in Stone County who do bees. The Parkers and different ones. Jen, I'm familiar with them already.
This right here, they're talking, this is my thing, but they want you to make the something similar to this, but for for putting fermented things and pickles.
Yeah, I can make those, but I got to get a lathe.
Yeah, we don't have a lathe, so that's something on our to-do list. Okay, I'm having to take comments off the top that pop up.
Yeah, the comments keep popping up.
I'm fixing to start doing some sprouts. I've got mung beans, and that's something I'm gonna sprout some this week. So I'm probably gonna try that and video that process over a few days. And so fermenting's down the road.
That's down the road for us.
I'm trying one project at a time, and right now I've been dehydrating an awful lot of stuff, and we're still canning. And we've got a lot of things that we'll can this fall, but we got overrun. We couldn't put everything in the freezer this time because the freezer's full. So we're having to can.
Angie, we don't have any bees at this time. The company did not bring them back this year. I don't actually know what happened. We're beeless right now. We have no bees.
Yeah. How about yarn? yarn bowls.
Nifty Thrifty said, I paid $50.
Just for the pickle pipes and pebbles. Yeah, I knew those things are expensive.
Yeah.
And then you tack on the book. What else was in there? There was some spices. There was
I mean, it was well worth it. Yeah.
The little
Thanks,
spice
Peter.
bags.
Yeah.
The Canon kit. I mean, yeah, it's really a little bit more. It may not be a lot, but I'd say $20 to $30 more.
There's a tamper and a spoon strainer combo with a something other. It went past me before I got there. B Lady says, Etsy says one spatula, but when I signed out, it said all gone.
Somebody must have
beat you to it.
If you'll message me,
if you'll message us, I got to make some more this coming week. So just message us and we'll see if we can get with you.
Yeah, lots of times people will message us and we keep up with it easier that way. If Etsy's sold out, just let us know.
Now this particular spatula right here is only 12 inches long.
Yes.
This is not the 15-inch handle one. The 15-inch handle ones I make are spoons.
I saw somebody's planting lemongrass. Good. I'm hoping it'll live for you guys. We can't hardly kill it here, so I mean, I don't know. It should live pretty well. And if you're in a colder climate, you might want to put it in something to take in the winter. But we're pretty warm here.
The leaf cutter bees, we're not sure about them, how they did. Some of the eggs have hatched out, some of them hadn't, so we're just not sure of how they're going to work out. I mean, this was an experiment.
Yeah,
so.
They were given to us and we thought, hey, why not? We're just going to watch the box and see if something happens with them. Danny checked them yesterday and he could tell several of them had hatched out, but we didn't stay around and see them coming in and out. Probably late evening if they come back.
Pia actually got her lemongrass from us, Catherine.
Yes.
Lemongrass can be subdivided, and that's what we do. We have so much of it, we subdivide it and sell it.
Yes, so if you want some, check the Etsy store.
Yeah.
All right, Albany Mountain is roasting their tomatoes for tomato sauce.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, that is some good tomato sauce, roasted ones now.
Yeah. How's Pastor and Plaid? Busy. We had
a funeral today.
And they have been all week. She passed away the first or middle of the week.
Yeah, he's been helping. We went last night and helped clean the church and everything.
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago, helped clean the church, got everything ready. We cooked a bunch of stuff and took it by the church today. So
yeah, he's been doing good. He does his blogs.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. I think the blog is in a lot of our videos. It's down at the bottom. If you check the description, somewhere we've got it. And if you check Pastor and Plaid, I think on his channel, he tells you where to find his blog. He does a lot of blogging. It's easier for him than it is to get a video up right now. We're trying to help him figure out a way that he can put videos up faster.
Faye, the lemongrass we put next to our garden because it likes really rich soil. And it likes to have not a lot of water, but it needs a good bit of water because it is a grass and it does grow well if it's well fertilized and well watered. So that's where we have ours, is next to the garden.
Okay. And we told a while ago the winner of our box, our 20,000 sub giveaway, was Linda Arn.
Yeah.
So if
we got 8 minutes.
I think that's all we've got going on right now that we wanted to talk about. There was something popped into my mind a while ago and then it went out again. So I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Okay. Well, I can't help you with that one.
No. It was something, but I'm not 100% sure.
Thank you, Albany Mountain.
Two family. Hello,
yeah,
Sherry.
Sherry came back. She got some people visiting, but she's back in here now.
Yeah, Sherry, I did put my video up. Sherry from Two Family is like my big sister, and she tagged me in that tag thing on Crazy Days. So Blake, you would like some lemongrass for Daddy Curb's garden? Let me know.
Let us know.
You're gonna have to send me a
private
message with your address.
Yeah.
Living on a dime. Tara, we missed you last night. We came in so late and we didn't get to see the end.
So we had been at the church working.
I can watch the end of the part 2 of your 10. What was it called? 10 ways to save money or something.
10 ways. Yeah, 10 ways to save money.
The 5 were awesome, so I've got to go back and watch the next 5. All right, guys. Yeah. So if you'll put your prayer request up right quick. We do want.
Blake's on. No, wait a minute now.
Blake's what?
Zach is not coming on tonight.
Oh, really?
He mentally messaged me and told me he's not.
How do you know that?
I just know.
Okay, somebody just popped that up and I missed it.
No.
No?
Zach told me he's not coming on tonight.
So we can go as long as we want to go.
We can go as long as I want to go tonight.
All right, guys. So an American Homestead. Pratt just came. Y'all are always late.
Oh, Mike could be late for his own funeral.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Zach's not on, we can go a little longer. If y'all have questions, pop them up.
I mean, if anybody wants to go over and check to see if he's coming on, I could be wrong, but I've not been wrong before.
No.
So I mean, what? I've never been wrong. I was mistaken one time, but I've never been wrong.
It's the hat. I agree. It's the hat.
Oh.
Okay, so they're putting up prayer requests, and y'all go check Zach and see if he's
Zach ain't on.
He's probably not going to be on, so we can go a little longer.
Prayers for Deep South. Yes, pray for Deep South.
All right, Pratt said hi 10 minutes ago, but we missed it. Oh well, that's our fault.
Oh, I guess so.
Pray for Luke. Let's see. Amy says pray for her, so she has surgery. Empty hammock popped in. Really?
Really?
Barry, you're not dead? Really?
Jennifer, see, my daughter knows. Daddy is never wrong. See?
I just have to, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Barry Empty Hammock put up a video this week saying he was not dead.
That's right.
And y'all, if you don't know Empty Hammock, we have in all our videos at the very end, you'll see a little thing that says Danny and Wanda's story. If you will click on that, please click on Danny and Wanda's story, or go all the way to Empty Hammock's channel and click on Danny and Wanda's story and watch his, what did he call it? Grounded series. Empty Hammock does an awesome job with this. He did a video on us, spent about nearly a week here with us doing that video. And y'all
see, Deep South Texas even gets it.
Yeah.
Once, but I was mistaken. See, they get it.
I'm gonna put it on the back of a shirt. Y'all go order shirts. That's another thing. Y'all go order shirts for us.
Our shirt business has fallen off drastically.
Yeah. All right. He bought me a plaque that says, if at first you don't succeed, ask Dad to help you.
Yeah. That's what dads do.
Yeah.
There's Ted. Ted showed up.
Yes. Old Woodpeckers wants to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
You guys that were asking about the mortar
and
pestle. Ted, you see the name Ted? Start messaging Ted if you want to know about how to get these. Yeah. He also has a lot of.
He's the one we was telling y'all about the ink pens. We're going to try to get him some corn cobs up there and get the ink pens and stuff made. So
if y'all see Mr. Ted in the mix, message him about some things. He also does signs. What else?
Oh yeah, he has plaques of all kinds.
Yeah, and he had bowls, just different types of bowls.
Different kinds of bowls. Yeah.
What else did he have?
He had a lot of stuff in there.
And it's old.
A lot of military plaques and stuff.
Plaques. Two old woodpeckers is what their name is.
Yes.
Daddies are the best things on the planet. Oh, y'all gonna make him feel. I bought my shirt the other day. Yeah, your daughter bought a shirt.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she ordered it.
Cool.
Okay. Do y'all have any questions about anything?
Do you have any questions about anything we've done?
He says he's looking forward to
working with us on the pens. Thank you, Ted. We're looking forward to making it happen.
Yeah.
If we can just get our subs in here to want those pens really bad, we can keep you in business.
Yeah, for a little while, till everybody gets a pen.
Yeah. Well, 20,000 pens would be a lot.
All right, Mountain Mama wants to know, are we coming to Virginia? No, not right at this moment. We had been asked, Amy asked us.
Amy asked us to.
Like right after she started planning this, but.
That's a busy time of the year.
Yeah, we have a lot to do at that time, and we knew we might not could make 2 conferences in 1 year. And if something changes between now and then, we would, you know, take off up there for the day or something. It'd take us about nearly a week
yeah.
to go to Virginia and back, because
yeah.
we can't travel like everybody else. We have to stop every few hours.
Okay, I got a couple of questions here.
Do you wants to know the camper?
The camper, we have it completely gutted, Barry. There's nothing left in it. I got one window leaking. I got to try to get that leak fixed, and then I'll start putting it back together. We're going to completely redesign the inside of it. There's nothing left in there but just outside walls now.
And it is all the, if anybody knows anybody that wants retro RV, what kind is it?
American Clipper 1976 or something.
We have all the seats and everything in the barn. It needs to go. If y'all know anybody that needs that kind of stuff, y'all send them our way.
And somebody asked, how long does it take a fig tree to bear? Usually about 3 to 4 years before it starts bearing pretty good.
Yeah.
And the thing about fig trees is you got to remember the roots all grow on top of the ground. You got to keep a real heavy mulch around the tree, because if you don't, in the wintertime, the cold weather will actually bite the roots and it will kill the tree back, and all you'll have is sprouts that keep coming up.
Yeah. All right. GMO food grown with.
Yes, Woody is exactly right.
Yes,
thanks to the USDA, organic is not really organic.
Yeah, because we bought sweet potato chips today.
Yeah.
And I looked, and the ingredients was simply sweet potatoes, oil, and salt. But Danny picked them up after we got in the truck and was eating them. And in fine print in another spot, what did it say? Genetically modified?
These are made with genetic engineering.
Yeah, these are made with genetic engineering, which meant the cottonseed oil that they fried them in or whatever was genetically engineered.
Yeah.
So something you get, there's going to be something in everything.
Thank you, Daniel. My fig tree has finally started bearing, and it's been about 10 years. I think your videos helped. Yes, most people, if you get that mulch around them, then they'll usually bear and do pretty good. Yeah, even his grandpa's fig tree that it sat out, I don't know how many years he's had that, and it wouldn't grow. Yeah, it's for many years. And we moved it a couple of years ago, and we mulched it really good. I've been putting rabbit manure around it. And y'all, that thing has bloomed and bore twice this year. It's on its second time. And it puts these big old gigantic figs on it. And they're right now beginning to get ready. Yeah. Praying for you and your loved ones tonight. Sweet dreams. All right. Thank you, Pia. Let's see here. Somebody had to refresh it. Quickly. Sheila's constantly having to. Okay. I don't think the fig tree, it was a fig tree until I told it. Yes, bandana, Grandma. High fructose corn syrup is now called natural sweetener. Yes, that is exactly right. They're lying to us. They're finding ways to get around it all the time. Is it true you can eat the sweet potato leaves? Yes. You cook them like turnip grains. Yeah. Yeah. And look for the tender leaves, the younger leaves. Don't get the bigger sweet potato leaves that are already turning colors. Get the younger green leaves, and you can, the little shoots that are all on the leaves, you can put those in stir fry, and they make an awesome stir fry. Charlotte's wanting a fig tree. If you get with me, send us a private message. If I have an extra one, I can sell you an extra one through the mail.
Yeah, Amy says she's sick and tired of them lying. Everything you get.
Everything you get. Everything.
If you go buy fresh fruit and vegetables, they may say organic, but Danny found out some of them are even being sprayed for other reasons. They may be grown organically,
but they're not harvested
but
organically.
They're not harvested organically, and that's where they get you.
Yeah, Charlotte, it was a squirrel. We got a squirrel out here trying to eat our apples. It's just a young squirrel. I'm going to have to shoot him. Is
there another conference? There is one in Virginia in October. It's the Great American Homestead Conference. I think
that's what it's
called. It's in Virginia in October. And then Patera's in Tennessee next year will be a 2-day event. And I don't think she set the date. She might have.
Yeah,
it's in May.
Yeah, it's in May. Same
it's
day.
It's in May, but I don't know exactly what the days are. She has.
Yeah, thank you, Bandana Grandma, because Bandana Grandma put it up. Sherry, your potatoes will be on the way the first part of the week, I'm thinking. Tuesday, we have to go to the post office. We have to go Tuesday, so we'll be mailing Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah, Sandy Spade said that they spray soybeans. All crops now are sprayed that way, Sandy. Whether it's wheat, soybeans, sugarcane, they spray everything with Roundup now before it's harvested. So there's glyphosate in all food now.
And Teslin is right. She says the stores are dipping their organic produce to last longer in chemicals.
Yes.
And I mean, you can't take an apple and sit it on your cabinet if you take it off your tree, and 2 weeks later it's still sitting there pretty and red and shiny and whatever. They have to dip them in wax, and chemicals, and I don't even leave a cucumber on the cabinet for days.
Yeah.
And they have to pick them and ship them, so and then they're on your grocery shelf for a while. Then I pick mine and come in, and within a couple hours they're in the fridge, or
exactly,
or in something, eating or whatever.
Amy, no, we do not have an Aldi store near us. Let's see, the past week it is being at least temporarily in Tennessee, Missouri, and Arkansas. Wherever they were talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. Dicamba. She's talking about dicamba.
Oh, dicamba.
They're starting to cut down. I saw.
Oh yeah, they're starting to have problems with it.
Yeah, and they're starting to outlaw it.
Yeah, beginning to outlaw dicamba because look, the stuff is so cotton picking toxic until it's just I don't even know why they even allowed it in this country to start with, but that's America for you.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't. That would be so nice.
Heavenly help us. I have grown them. I didn't see what Heavenly help us said, but
all right, now she said milk is what gets her. She said it used to go bad soon, and now you can put it in glass jars to make it longer, and
it lasts
for weeks.
Actually, if you've ever seen milk under a microscope from a cow, the way they process it now, it looks like tiny glass beads. And when you drink it, it's like glass beads going through your arteries, cutting the arteries up in your body. And milk today actually carries a disease called JOHNES disease, which is where a lot of Crohn's and different other diseases come from. They just won't tell you that because if word got out, they'd have to shut a lot of the dairies down, and that would cause a panic nationwide.
All right, DILT. I can't see if it's DLT. Wants to know, are we coming to Alabama? We're wanting to come to Alabama at some point to see Scratch Made Homestead, and not sure exactly when, but they're in Mobile.
They're in Mobile,
so
yeah.
I don't know what part you're in, but we've been talking about trying to do a meet and greet maybe in October.
It'll have to be later in the year.
Might even be November.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't get cool here. And we were talking about trying to do it in northern Alabama or middle Alabama, somewhere in that area. Okay.
Let's see here.
It's sad watching America commit suicide. Basically, yes, that's what they're doing.
That's basically. Well, there's actually an agenda. There is a. This could be a whole video on its own. I mean, there is actually an agenda underway to depopulize the United States. through the use of vaccines and food.
Amy said next show she's keeping notes.
Well, that's what our shows are all about. They're about information, you know. So that's
asking questions.
Ask questions. I mean, that's what we're here for.
We do have to go to bed at some point, you know, but for now.
Yeah.
So if y'all have questions, just ask away. Daniel do his best to answer what he can and make up the rest.
YouTube is advertising next generation glyphosate in red container with number 53 on it.
Oh.
That doesn't surprise me at all because they're constantly changing now. The weeds are out there now. They have what's called super weeds that's immune to the glyphosate that they had. So they've got to come up with that was one part of the reason for using dicamba was to try to kill some of these super weeds off. But even that's failing now.
And teaching the children of ungodly trash. Oh, they teach all kinds of weird stuff and have been for years. And even today I told Danny, I said, I would love to find old Mississippi history books, really old, like 20s, 30s, something like that, or even before.
Yes, Catherine, Rich and me are real good friends. He calls and talks to me on occasion. We talked about the dicamba. Me and him have talked about the glyphosate and different things about some of, and he and I have actually talked about some stuff that's in depth that I haven't even talked to y'all about. That we really have to be careful about what we say.
He wants to know about doing tomato juice in this juicer steamer. Yes, you put those tomatoes in that basket, steam them down. You'll have tomato juice and no problems with seeds and pulp in it. It'd be awesome.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to keep up with all these questions. Boy, they're coming through so fast. So.
Yeah. All right. I heard somewhere glyphosate is related chemically to Agent Orange. That's where it started? That's a similar...
Glyphosate is one of the drawbacks of Agent Orange because after the war, they had so much Agent Orange stocked up that they had to, they were going to have to do something with it. So they had the chemists go in and change some of the chemicals in it. And the agriculture department took it over to actually begin using in the agricultural department. So yes, I guess technically speaking, that would be correct.
She said happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Nanda.
Yes.
Tall Oak was timed out by,
yeah,
I didn't see what they said.
They were putting down on Jewish people.
Oh, was it?
And we do not.
Yeah, we don't put down on any nationalities or anything like that. Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry. Yes, that we don't need that kind of talk right now. All right, interesting. Agent Orange is still not on the formulary for our veterans with the cancer.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cancer out there, especially Hodgkin's disease and a lot of these other diseases from guys that served in Vietnam where they used Agent Orange as a defoliant in the jungles over there. And they're trying to deny it to give these boys any kind of help, which irritates, you don't even want to go there with me. It irritates the heck out of me.
Deborah, when we have the meet and greet, we'll probably talk about it for a couple of weeks before we have it. So yes, we would like anybody to come, but it'll be further in the year, and we'll talk on like on a Saturday night, and we'll do it for a couple of weeks in advance. And anybody from Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, wherever, if you want to come, that's fine.
Kelly, rice is not just now started having arsenic in it. Arsenic's been used in rice now for many, many years. This for probably the last 10 years. That's one reason I quit eating rice many, many years ago. Was simply because of the high arsenic levels in it.
Nancy at their preschool is she's helping with a garden for the 4
Oh, 5 great! That is good.
Kids do not know how to do things like that today, so that's awesome to get them involved in learning how to plant and watching their food grow.
Yeah, Donna said that Doug and Stacy had a video about rice. I'm not sure about that. I hadn't seen it, but I do know that rice Rice has had arsenic in it for years. I mean, it ain't nothing new. It's something that's been out for quite a while.
How is my cotton doing? My cotton is almost to my shoulders. I did a video this week and it was waist high, and I went back out there yesterday. It has grown about nearly a foot in a week. It's unbelievable. And the cotton bolls on it, Danny looked and he goes, oh my goodness, they're just covered.
Loaded. One plant may have 10 cotton bolls on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just awesome. And we're coming to Mississippi sometime.
Well, she said she'd come to the meet and greet. She said, you have a meet and greet and I'll be there.
Oh, okay. I know she said something about coming sometime.
Sherry from Two Fans says, real cake, October.
I don't know where you're at. I lost track.
Bandana Grandma says, Big Lady meet and greet in Waterville. Water.
I lost it. It popped by.
Yeah. Chemical drugs or modified mustard gas. That's scary. Why? Money. Yes. It's
money.
All about money.
Yeah, and the cotton is looking really great. One says it is illegal to grow cotton in Alabama in a private garden. Doesn't that suck? Really?
It used to be illegal here until a couple of years ago because of the boll weevil.
That's right. Danny told me that. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Allowed it to be legally grown here.
I'd hate to know I was growing illegal cotton. Crazy.
It's crazy, but I understand the fact that they had the boll weevil was so hard to control here. They were trying to keep it under control.
Quake Lake had a dirt cake. Oh my goodness, that stuff is so awesome.
B Lady says water Velite. That must be the place that they were talking about.
Oh, okay. Charlotte has a big cotton field near her home.
Yeah, and Charlotte, that's not good because they spray tons of chemicals on cotton.
Yeah.
And DeShenta says, yes, it's because of the boll weevil. Yeah, it's the same thing. It was that way here in Mississippi the same, for years and years. They used to say you could put a boll weevil in a wood heater and heat him red hot and he wouldn't die. He'd fly off out and set a cotton field on fire.
Yeah, my grandfather was the overseer of some cotton plantation years ago. And it's just amazing to me that it went from everything out here being cotton to there is no cotton. We have one field going toward my mom's, and we get to see it once ever so often when we go through there. And we caught it last year in bloom on one of our videos. I do have it. I mean, those fields are solid white. It's beautiful.
I'm saying happy birthday to me and thank y'all so much. I try to keep up with that. So Charlotte says, I know. She says, I hate it because I can smell it sometimes. Yep, and it'll make you deathly sick. It gets in your water systems, everything. It's hard to grow a garden around there. You can't breathe after they spray the cotton and dogs die. Yeah, there's lots of stuff happens.
Yeah, and they're saying supposedly boll weevils are no longer a problem. Does cotton smell? Not that I know of.
It hadn't, it ain't so far.
I haven't noticed anything, and so I'm not sure.
Supposedly boll weevils are not a problem anymore. Our cotton, I hadn't noticed if it has any smells.
Yeah. And they were telling it, there's a joke on what the bandana.
I've got no idea. I picked it up a little bit later. I don't
know what it was, but yeah, that was it. I saw the thing pop by. All right, guys.
Okay, we got Food Forest says, thanks for the great intel. Happy birthday, Danny, and many more. Food Forest Permaculture. Thank you, Food Forest. Actually, we're going to probably put a video up here before long about our permaculture that we're doing around here, about all of our trees and stuff that we're moving in closer here to the house.
And B-Lady wants to know, are they spraying for Zika here? Not that I know of.
Not here. They are in places on the coast and in places in Florida and places like that. Yes, they are. But,
Heaven Help Us said that they have 5 green cotton now. I have some of the green cotton, but mine is
yours is
heirloom
cotton.
And I have the brown cotton. And I forgot which one I planted. I think I planted the green. So we will see when it harvest.
And Woody says in Massachusetts, off-grid is now against the law. It's becoming against the law in many places, even here. With all these things with her kids and stuff up there in Idaho, and we tell her, look, if you done that kind of stuff here, they would take your children away from you here.
Yeah, because they don't want you. You have to have a working toilet.
Yeah.
You have to have a working
you gotta have
running
water system. You got to have
electricity.
Yep.
I mean, we've seen people have their kids taken away for this, and other, something that people just don't do around here.
Well, you can't because of just the heat.
Well, you could, but people turn you in.
People will turn you in for something like that.
Even your
yeah.
family will do it. It's bad here. Julie says she sent a message about a passion vine.
Okay. Thank you, Deborah.
Another one saying happy anniversary and birthday. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monsanto will be after my heirloom cotton.
That's true.
Luckily, nobody lives close enough planting cotton that I can get any cross-pollination from right now. At least I hope not. We're way away.
We're probably on Monsanto's hit list anyway.
Yeah. All right. Grandma Rose's passion vine survived. Good.
Yeah, I think to say you can't hardly kill them things. I mean, it's
Danny
just,
wants me to kill all of them around here. But
we try to keep them mowed down. There's so many.
I have my patch on the Hugelkultur bed, and it already has some pretty good size passion fruit on it. So I'm hoping to harvest quite a few. I tried saving seeds last year, but that just did not work real well for me. I'm not sure what I did wrong with it, but we'll try again this year.
Thanks, Shay.
Angie says her passion flower's growing too. Good.
Good. I was thinking to say, usually you can't kill them things. If you keep them watered and keep them going, Kelly said that's bull. Not being about to be off the grid.
Yeah, it's just different places.
Different places. Yeah.
Man, they're really tough on us here.
They're tough on. Well, what happened was we went under Agenda 21 after Katrina. And now we're under international code.
It's not against the law to be off grid. It's just that if somebody
decides to go off grid, people will turn you in to the child health care people.
Yeah, we had people that didn't have they lived in a tent, put it that way.
Yeah.
And people turned them in because they were trying to build a house, and they had a tent set up, and they turned them in because they weren't already in a house. And they had to move in with their parents until they could get a house built because that was just not feasible. And it's people like neighbors will turn you in. Your own family will turn you in.
Yeah.
I mean, it can get rough. You just have to watch. But it's not illegal here. It's just that you have to watch who knows you're off grid, I guess.
Julie says, what did you have for your birthday dinner? I haven't had my birthday dinner yet.
He had hamburgers.
I had hamburgers, I guess.
Our ketchup.
With homemade ketchup and probably fried rabbit and everything else.
No, he might get a birthday dinner on, is it Monday or Tuesday?
Monday.
Monday. Maybe I'll do something special on Monday. He just really hasn't had anything special yet.
One person asked, how can I keep ants off my corn? I don't know that there is a way to keep ants off your corn.
Angie says in Michigan, should be off grid if you have kids.
Right. That's basically what it is here. Now, if you don't have kids, they probably won't say anything to you here. But if you've got kids, somebody will turn you in.
Yeah. It's just a weird, because you can live any way you want to, but somebody's going to say something.
Grandma's right. Esther Emery would have been turned in here for living in a yurt in Mississippi. In conditions. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they would have.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Amish in those places can live off grid. We don't have.
We've got Mennonites that live here.
We have Mennonites, but they are on grid.
Well, there is some in Collins that lives off grid, but
they have a solar power.
They have solar systems and all set up. I do know that.
I think if you have solar or you have a way to produce some electricity and things. I don't think it should be a huge, but they do have regulations here. Danny, just tell your uncle to leave her at home. I'm not sure what he's. What is he talking about?
I don't even where you seeing that.
Daniel.
Your uncle to leave her at home.
I'm not sure what he's.
I don't know what he's talking about, but you can look at your kids wrong and someone will turn you into child protective custody. And that's my daughter. She's exactly right. If you look at your child wrong here, if you slap him on the wrist, whatever, it don't matter. Somebody turn you in.
You cannot even get on to your children in public hardly without getting child services called on you.
Yeah.
All right. Want some Maine lobster? I know a guy. Do you eat Maine lobster?
I can't have crustaceans.
Yeah. Like what fish?
I like halibut.
Oh,
yeah. Halibut's my favorite fish.
Something. Yeah, that was something that he used to eat off. Julie says off-grid is illegal in California. I didn't know that either.
Illegal in a lot of places.
All right, so
okay.
Any more questions before?
Yeah.
We've got 200-some people watching.
I know. I've been noticing.
Boy, that's pretty nice. All right, there's somebody saying they were homeschooled. I homeschooled all 5 of my children from birth till they left home. So homeschooling was a big part of my life for many years. And one saying crappie's their favorite fish.
Crappie.
Crappie. Oh, well. They're probably crappie fish. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never eaten one. Crappie. All right.
Oh, okay.
Now then, here, I'm not sure. Somebody's saying something about mafia and child trafficking.
CPS up there is.
Yeah.
Child protective.
All right, so I'm running out of.
We're getting tired. We're getting sleepy. It's past our bedtime.
Yeah, we're usually nearly in bed by now.
Yeah.
I wonder how long homeschooling will be legal. Eventually, I thought when I was homeschooling 25 years ago that it would, or 30, not be legal by now, because I did not think when I started homeschooling my kids, I thought within 5 years they would make me have a teacher's license, and it still hasn't happened yet, and that's been 25 years ago. It's taken them a long time to start working around and getting rid of that. There's so many people doing it right now. All right, so.
Okay. Okay.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, we're getting tired. We're going to have to get off of here. We're about to.
But people were putting up prayer requests earlier, and I saw some of them, and we want to remember Nikki, and her headaches. That's Nikki Stanley, and we want to remember Patera and James. James had a biopsy done.
Haven't heard anything.
He will know next week, I think, on that. I'm trying to think if there was some.
Well, you wrote down some a while ago.
Well, Nikki was the one I wrote.
You got to remember Jared's mama.
Yes, Miss Catherine. Kathleen.
Kathleen. I guess I mean Catherine and Kathleen.
Yeah, we have a lot of Catherines and Kathleens. So she has cancer. The church, the people at our church that lost their mother.
Lost their mother. Yeah.
Want to remember them, and there's.
Rock Corner says pray for their big trip coming up.
Yes. The ones that are going to be traveling, the ones that are having surgeries. I saw surgeries.
Several of them talking about having
different health issues. Tim Beverly.
Kelly said she has
y'all pray for Tim. He's married.
Oh, bless your heart.
Well, we pray for all guys that are married.
Pray for all guys that are married, and we turn around and pray for all women that are married to those guys.
Yep, that works.
Yeah.
All right, so, and the fire victims, Julie's sister and Jen's 3 sisters that we know of or that are in that area, and that are in the area that are being burned out.
And pray for cooler weather and the earthquakes that keep happening. There's lots of earthquakes.
Lots of earthquakes. So
Yellowstone out there, they're saying that they're really ramping that thing up. I don't know how much hype there is to it, but they're really getting ready to do something there.
And your dad.
My dad, he's in the hospital still.
Just holding his own.
Holding his own.
He's still going and doing his thing, so he's okay for now.
Angie's Pantry says she's on her third round or trip to Betty Ford Cancer Center for a mammogram.
Someone's fallen
from an overpass after an accident.
Wow.
Pray for a friend in CCU, Paula.
And let's remember Paula too.
Plus Paula, yeah.
Let's keep Paula in our prayers.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all, we're going to go ahead and pray. You continue to put your prayer lists up because God sees them whether we do or not. So we're going to go ahead and have a word of prayer. We come to you tonight, Lord. We just before you here, Lord, in humility and approach your throne, Lord, in a way that would that maybe you would look down upon us and show grace and mercy. And Father, we think about all the ones that's been mentioned here tonight. There's been a number of them, Lord. Father, some of them's got cancers of all different shapes and sizes and varieties, Lord. Some's breast cancer, some lymphomas, and Lord, there's just different types of cancers all over. And for these people, Lord, we just lift them up before you, and Lord, we just ask for healing for their bodies. And Lord, we know there are cures out there. We know that our country's passed laws that make it illegal to cure it. But Father, we pray and ask in your name, people, Lord, and take the disease from their bodies now. Father, we think about all the ones that's been mentioned here, like Patera's husband James is having the biopsies done, Lord. We don't know what's going to become of that, but we pray for healing for his body also. And there's been those that have lost here in this country because it seems the earth is tilted off its axis. Seems like the heat some 20-something miles and caused the sun to go further north this year than it normally does. And that the north is suffering from tremendous heat, and which means that we're going to suffer even more down here. So Lord, we just do pray that you can send some type of a system through or something that will be gentle, but yet it will cause us to have some cooler weather, Father. Lord, just remember all of us that try to homestead and we try to live off of our land. Because of the laws in this country, it makes it extremely difficult to do that. We just pray that you'll be merciful to us, Lord, like you were to your people in the land of Goshen when they were in Egypt, Father. The world will fall on all the wicked, but may your people be blessed, Father. Lord, we just want to take this time to tell you how much we love you and we appreciate you. And Father, all we desire in this life is to edify and to glorify you and build up your kingdom that's to come, Father. Lord, I just want to tell you once again, thank you. Good subs that you have here tonight, Lord, and all the good people that are here. And Father, there's such wonderful blessings to mine and Wanda's heart. And I pray that you will bless us, Father, so that we can reach out and be a blessing to them, Lord, so that maybe we can answer some of their questions and help their homesteading life to be a little bit more comfortable, a little bit easier than what they are, Father. So thank you for all the blessings of life now. We ask these things in thy name. Amen. Amen. Okay, guys, we're going to probably head out and get ready to go to bed. And Jen, yeah, Troy's parents, we'll be praying for them. There's just so many needs out there, y'all.
The swamp pilot said something about his son was the one who fell.
Okay.
All
we'll
right.
be praying for them.
On an accident. Okay.
Leave tonight. Y'all have a blessed day and a blessed night. I pray that tomorrow will be a good day for you. Good night for you also. So we love you and appreciate it. Thank each and every one of y'all for coming on tonight. Thank y'all for all the happy birthdays and the happy anniversaries.
And we'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.